Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Art of Awakening, and welcome if you're new. My name is Ona Christie, and today I'm going to share with you a transmission that came through last night when I asked, what message does the collective need to hear right now? And of course, I include myself in that collective. So I'm just going to read to you what was given to me. Peace. All is well. Infinite peace is within you. It is not to be found without, but always within. Trust in your inner knowing. This is becoming more and more imperative as the outer world dissolves. Those who have anchored and tethered themselves to external forms of security and will increasingly find themselves unmoored. So I'm getting that, we're kind of heading into the rapids here. Remember that the world expands from within you. You are more powerful than you know. You individually and you collectively are capable of bending the trajectory of the world to your will. Not only capable, this is inevitable. The question is, what is it that you set your will on? What do you truly desire to see in the world, and to what extent are you willing to stand for it? Or how much of your dreams and desires are you willing to give up and never realize, rather than risk upsetting others or appearing non-compliant? The reign of guilt and shame has only just begun. This is illusion, meant to disarm and disable your powerful soul. Do not succumb. You, at your core, are innocent. In your innocence lies your power. An innocent soul has nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to fear, and knows the truth. An innocent soul trusts the inner knowing, the gut instinct, and never thinks to gainsay it. The innocent soul speaks up and stands up when challenged, or simply goes about his way, allowing all that is not truth to simply stream on by. You are an innocent soul. You know your truth. You can feel it. And even if the time is not yet right to shout it from the rooftop, yet still you can make choices, even little ones, that support your truth. You don't have to do what all others do around you. Don't compromise what is important to you. Peace won through compromising your truth is false peace and will only lead to suffering, lead to greater suffering in the end of you and others. Okay, so I think this continues on the theme of truth that I have been getting for this year of 2021. It's really a time to, if you haven't had the chance yet to really go within this year, to take some time and just sit in stillness, sit with your inner self. That can be a super, super, super healing practice. I think it would be probably a good practice for everyone to do that at least once a week. Sit down and just breathe and reconnect to that inner stillness, right? The little inner voice within that still small voice, it speaks quietly. So sometimes we have to really slow down and quieten down in order to really hear it. And there's so much going on in the world, so much clamoring for your attention, so much, shouting that there's this urgent crisis or that urgent crisis, right? And when we really, really anchor in, you're going to hear that voice of truth. And the way you're going to know it is that that voice is calm and it's steadfast, okay? And it may be responding to a real emergency, but it's not going to make you feel urgent, okay? So whatever it is that, we're all going to be asked and then possibly coerced into certain things in the next few months and years. And remember that you are a sovereign being. You have a sovereign right to your body. You have a sovereign right to own your own thoughts. And, you know, the more you can really tune in within and really anchor in to that inner knowing, it's going to really give you that steadfastness, the inner peace, and the strength and courage to do what you know is right rather than reacting out of fear of what might happen to you, okay? Doing what you know is right. And I know that there have been so many times in history where what is right was kind of led to not so pleasant things. And just know that we have a lot of angelic support right now, and that the tide has turned, and that the more of us who are willing to draw that line and really stand in our truth, the easier this transition is going to be. Okay? So I love you all, and I wish you all deep inner peace and enjoyment of this week ahead. And don't forget to unplug sometimes. Don't forget to unplug. So we'll catch you again soon.